Last time on D&D, you guys killed Ebonclaw and a bunch of his crew and a troll, and that is, yeah. So, as, that was the main event. So you guys basically just slayed him and the troll, finished the troll off. So their corpses are laying there on the ship. And you have a few moments of, pause as basically the as you're there, I think Caiaphas looted a journal, which I sent him what was in the journal, so that's up to him to share at whenever. But as you guys are there kind of coming off the post battle clarity or whatnot, you feel kind of a shift, and the boat starts to sink back into the water.
Oh. How close is the shore?
I mean, you guys walked an hour across the bottom. If you're going back to the point at the crossroads.
We still have the orb.
Yeah,
though,
you still have your orb.
Okay.
Yeah, we should.
So we're
just
still gonna
back
get
on the bottom again.
Will we just float down nicely?
I kind of want to hop under decks and see if we can see a mechanism for making the ship not sink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the orb
making the
as
ship
our
have a
emergency
bubble.
button. So,
Can we... Is the ship a magic item? Can we attune to it?
Not before it sinks.
It takes
Damn.
an hour to attune.
Oh, you make such a good point.
Can we all jump atop this sea turtle?
No, I
I feel like we
inexplicably,
can.
This
How
is
did you
not
get here?
the-
Sea turtles, mate.
inexplicably, I agree with Caiaphas here, or Ramvik here, that
I'm gonna hop under
Okay.
decks. And
Yeah,
start looking
we-
around.
we
If
should
people want
try
to keep
and-
breathing, they should either
Yeah.
follow me or start swimming.
yeah,
I will
Because he
follow
still has
you.
the thing. So yeah. So if you get,
Mhm.
so is everyone going?
Just nobody takes shit.
Is everyone going under deck? Okay.
Yeah, because he has
Okay.
the thing.
So as you go under, so there is, this is the door the captain came out of. There are also a hatch here and a hatch, or no, sorry. There's a hatch way up here, and then the big hatch here does look like it can be opened to go down.
we should.
I'm
We should
gonna go
go
in the
to
captain's quarters.
Yes.
Hmm.
As we go in, I'm going to immediately start investigating. I assume other people are going to be going for, trying to look for something to attune to the ship or whatever nonsense. I'm going to be looking for papers.
Okay.
Mm.
The
Glory
documents,
to our
anything,
it's already been done
letters.
by- what's his name? Batman. Right.
Caiaphas?
Yeah.
Thank
Sorry, you're just Batman to me.
No one cared who I was before I put on the mask.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna stick with the guy with the breathing device.
100%. Yep.
Ping. Okay.
Does the captain have?
Yeah.
stuff?
So you go into his quarters. and you see a somewhat lavish, it's like a 4-poster bed with, like the curtain thing or whatever, and there's like an armoire, and a trunk at the bottom of the, the foot of the bed. There's like bits and
He has all.
Yeah.
Sam, real quick. He also has a mixed variety of oils for his scales.
okay.
For his scales?
For his scales.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a
Evan,
Dragonborn.
yeah.
Gotta look slick, I guess.
Yeah.
He's gonna look slick.
Yes. There's that, but so that's like, kind of a thing you notice, but it also looks like the room here is just absolutely just kind of trashed. Like, it doesn't look like he's been keeping up
Mhm.
his room a bit. Like it, yeah. He has not been
Sure.
it's not very cleanly. So yeah, so I guess if you guys want, give me perception or investigation, and then what specific you're looking for. So Bertold said you were looking for papers, so
Perception or investigation. Okay.
I don't know what I would be looking for.
Neither do I. I shouldn't have rolled.
I'm looking for things that Ebonclaw would have valued, like trophies from past
Mhm.
victories, or cool weapons
Mhm.
that he'd won, or like pictures of family, things that I can disrespect.
okay.
Yeah, that.
I'm looking for anything shiny that might be valuable.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking for the shinies too. I'll be honest. I know I said something about
Everyone
attunement.
but Kaevis
Frankly,
rolled
they-
pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. But I will yeah. So I'm gonna say that, yeah, as other people are kind of rushing in, they start just looking through different things, you kind of don't really get the chance to like look at one specific place. So let's see. So we'll start with Bertold, we'll start with you because you were looking for specific paper things. So as you guys kind of looking around, like, you can see like there's some like crumpled up papers and whatnot, but there's also like what almost looks like correspondence written to Ebonclaw, but it's written in a language you do not understand.
Great,
Okay.
I'm taking it.
Um,
Anything that looks like it's communications that could be like related to who sent him, I am going to
Sure.
be taking.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, you find.
Does everyone want me to share the fucking journal thing now or later?
I mean, we're in the
Yeah,
middle
right,
of
okay.
trying to
Yeah.
loot a sinking ship,
Yeah,
so maybe like next campfire.
yeah. The
Mhm.
the reason
Okay.
I'm going for this stuff
Yeah.
now is because I want to like get the potentially very fragile correspondences somewhere safe where they won't get destroyed by water.
Okay.
I guess I'll just. Never mind. I was gonna say what I'm gonna look for because now I know, but I rolled an 11, so carry on.
Okay. So, let's see. We'll start with the high. So, Brian, what specifically is Samus looking for?
Samus would be looking for documents.
Okay. So,
Okay, so Bertold and Samus just tag team
yeah.
it.
So you
and
guys, you find the same
Sure,
thing.
split
There's
the
like
room.
there's some things that you find that are just like scrawlings, and then there's like some things where it looks like in a drawer of one armoire or whatever, you find like it looks like
Mm-hmm.
maybe there's like some things that are just like straight up like a stack of like deeds that it looks like they stole from various towns as they were sacking them. Like they just had that, and like some of them are still kind of charred, but it's just like, okay, sure.
Take all the papers
Yeah.
we can.
Random things like that.
Well, now we have a new goal. I'm looking through those documents to find anything from my hometown.
Oh, sure.
You got a very good roll, so you can do that while you do things.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Sure. I'll say that you find probably like a piece of like it'll probably overlap with what Ramvik finds, but there's like a chest that, or not a chest, like a jewelry box that has like rings and necklaces and stuff like that in there, and you recognize that one of these we'll say one of these necklaces is one that belonged to your mother.
Taking it with me.
And then there's various like signet rings and stuff like that that you might recognize from random towns or like sigils of random places. But other than that, so then we'll move to Ramvik. So you find that. You also find there's a you find a pile, or like scattered here and there, like maybe like a sack that's has a bunch of guild insignias, like that have been taken, almost look like they were taken as trophies, from guild members that have been killed by the pirates over the past couple of decades.
Well, I gotta take this,
Yeah.
but I can't disrespect it.
There is a replica, like you can tell it's not like a usable weapon, but it's like a very ornate looking cutlass that seems to be very shiny and polished, and great pride has been taken in keeping it looking nice. Like it's on like a scab, or not in a. It's in like a sheath, like above the mirror on like a placard.
I'm also taking that.
Desecrate it.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Cool. So then we'll go to Franklin and Tommy. You guys are looking for shiny things. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys probably just pop open the chest that is foot of his bed, and there's a bunch of there's like, it looks like he's been just kind of hoarding like some there's like some gems, jewelry, like gold, silver, copper, like it's all just been kind of dumped into this chest at the foot of the bed. So
yeah.
in that chest altogether, you find about 500 gold pieces worth of things. So however you guys want to divvy that up.
Franklin is very much forgetting about the fact that they're in imminent danger of drowning, and is way more like, oh my god, we're rich.
We literally have a magic item of get out of drowning
Yes.
free card.
So
Yeah.
at
Great
this
point.
point,
Excellent
the boat
point.
has submerged, and you can see that the water has, the
Oh,
water's
okay.
come in, but it's like your bubble is bigger, like as big, if not bigger, than this room. So like the water's still like staying outside of the room.
Okay.
And is the rest of the ship flooding? Because if I remember right, originally they had a bubble around their entire ship. The whole thing was staying dry.
Yeah, so actually, as you notice, as it goes back down, its bubble is active. Sorry, yes. As it goes back into the water, its bubble turns back on or whatever. And
Okay. So it's thinking,
So
but it's
you
not
can feel the ship like
thinking.
moving.
So what I'm hearing is it's not a problem and we don't have to rush.
Yeah, I guess.
Seemingly so.
Assuming whoever's mind controlling these guys doesn't have any more units in the area, yes.
So while
True. We shouldn't dally forever,
So-
but
Nah,
so
we
for
can long rest on the
Franklin
ship.
specifically, while you guys are looking at the chest, another thing you notice is underneath the chest, you see like there's what almost looks like an iron ring that kind of pokes out from one of the corners, and you can see that there's like a seam going across the floor, like that the chest is
Ooh.
covering.
do you mention this to
I
anybody?
mention this to everybody.
Good.
Hey guys, I don't want to mess with this, but I think
Also,
there
how
might be
long
something
does
under here.
digestion last?
8 hours, I
Underwear!
think.
No,
8
I don't
hours
think it's
concentration.
underwear, but it might be something more private.
No, where is under
Okay.
here?
Under the chest.
Yeah, I point to the chest.
Carefully. We should check for traps just in case first.
Check for traps?
Yeah. In case they have something set up to, like, destroy whatever's inside.
How do you do that?
Broke things.
I'm not very good at it, so if somebody else wants to.
I don't actually remember what the roles are in D&D.
It's
5e.
thieves' tools,
Yeah.
It's
proficiency, I think.
Thieves' tools, you say? To
I
shreds,
think
you
so.
say?
I see.
To shred, you say.
Yeah, so
I
you
check
like
for
pull out your
traps.
thieves
Oh, wow.
toolkit, and you know, like you like run your whatever the things along the seams to see if you can, and
Yeah.
like you can see there's like that iron ring on the ground that you'd like tug up on, and when you like go in front of it, you feel
Yeah.
like a bit of tension as you're sliding whatever instrument it is around that, so you can tell that there's some sort of like trigger, as if if you pulled the door up, something would trigger. Like you can feel that there's something there.
Okay. I think there might be a trap.
You know what
There's
it does?
certainly a mechanism in here.
Okay. What about it?
Hey,
Is-
Samus, can you help me with this?
absolutely. Let me just.
Oh no, I got it. Describe the thing.
No. Gramvik, can you move that chest out of the way, and then Samus and I will try and disarm the mechanism.
Ramvik, this is the kind of door that you open it by asking someone else to help.
I didn't know those existed,
I-
but I'm gonna take your word for it.
I guess I can move the chest. I'll pick up the chest and move it out of the way.
Haven't you ever
Okay.
seen the Black Gate? You have to get that big ass troll to open it for you.
The troll's dead.
I was kind
Okay.
of hoping they would make. I was kind of hoping they would make the mistake of mentioning that it goes off when you pull to open.
Lever, button, push.
So Samus has thieves' tools, at least proficiency, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Not expertise.
No, not expertise.
Okay, I would like you to assist me on this so I can get advantage to disarm whatever mechanism this is.
Alright, I will give you the help action.
Nice.
Great, 27
Sure,
to
so you,
disarm.
like- You're like, okay,
Nice.
Based on, the tension of this, so you like run the thing through and you kind of like cut through the thing, the thing, and you hear like a snap, and like you hear like snap, and then you hear as the door like kind of pushes up a bit as sounds like something slammed into it, and then you don't hear anything.
Okay, now I'll just pull open
So as
the
you
door.
pull it up, you see that there are like 3 crossbow bolts that have like stuck in the bottom of the thing, and as you look down, there's like a small little staircase, and you can see that there were some crossbows that had been set up to fire if somebody just opened the door.
Mm.
I give Samus a thumbs up of, we did it. Nice work.
Good work.
Hell
I could have done that.
Yeah, but who knows what kind of poison they might have on these. Anyway, let's see what's down there.
Sure. So you go down. It's a pretty small, like, it's not that much of a space, but it smells kind of bad down here. And as you come down, you can see that there's like this etching on the floor, and there's like what looks to be like an altar. With two things on it. One is you see there is a branding iron that has the same sigil of the brands you've seen on the pirates, and like what looks like some sort of sacrificial dagger that is, caked in some dried blood.
This looks like prime
I
ground for
will-
desecration.
Yeah. Hey,
I'll
Ramsey,
say-
I found something for you to destroy.
I will say, "Oh, look, we found a cool dagger!" as I attempt to snap the branding iron in half.
Sure. Give me a strength check.
But
You
Unfortunate.
like try to like bend it over your knee, and you're like, wow, that's sturdy.
Just a thought, but maybe we could use that,
no,
or give it to somebody who does.
I'm gonna start slamming the branding iron and the decorational sword together.
I'll be
One of them will hurt break.
I will be back in 2 minutes.
I won't even try to stop
be right
you. I'm just like, yeah, no, I get where you're at.
I guess if you really want to get a brand, we can burn you with it first.
I certainly don't want it myself, but actually, among this group, maybe I would be the best option. It's if somebody wanted to go undercover, then
Okay, so
people might recognize the brand.
Do we know that this doesn't do the mind control thing?
Okay, so
I don't
we'll
know
brand
anything
you,
about it.
and then I'll yell pirate and kill you, and then we'll move on with our day. Got it. You want to have
Yeah.
fire?
The dead
usually kills
mercenary who was mind controlled and forced to betray had this particular brand on him. And in fact, when he died, it was particularly, inflamed. I'm not. If you put this on you, I will be suspicious of you for probably forever.
If you willingly take this brand, I'll just kill you.
Yeah,
Okay,
It's not
I mean,
a
you
control
make a
thing,
great
it's a
point.
morals
You make-
thing.
I'm
I
convinced.
don't necessarily disagree on the whole. I disagree on maybe slightly the principles, but I agree with the just don't. It's a bad idea.
Absolutely. Okay, great point.
Literally, this is a brand that could be a magic sigil or something, and we don't know.
Do we have
Ostensibly, we have no spellcasters. However,
Yeah, that's a great point. I don't know what I was gonna say.
I don't know. Stranger who's never casted a spell. Perhaps you could
once.
try and attempt to identify the item, but there would certainly be no magical way in order to do that.
yeah,
Oh,
none
right.
of us here are spellcasters after all.
No. Maybe
Also,
the
Sam is not here right now. FYI.
Inquisitors have a way to do it, but no,
It's
I
okay,
don't.
Tim. We're just vamping for
I
time,
gotcha.
and you're here, so you'll hear it.
I am
I'm
bearing
back.
witness, I suppose.
Okay.
Bear witness.
Okay.
Did Sam say your thing?
What? Anything?
We had a brief
No, nothing
conversation
happened.
about in which we threatened to or Rambic threatened to kill Franklin if he used the brand on
Oh.
himself, and Samus and Bertold did not contest this.
It was not a real suggestion. I just,
It got shut down hard and
Okay.
fast.
I sure did.
Okay.
Do you want the brand?
No, I don't. Oh, you mean do I want the thing? Like the
No.
actual iron? Or are you asking if I want to be branded?
Yeah, you said you wanted to get branded. So we'll brand
no.
you, kill you, and then I'll go back to
Why?
destroying it.
I don't want the brand. Thank you.
Okay. Your decision. I go back
Yes,
to
absolutely.
slamming
Thank you.
pieces
Thank
of
you
metal
so much.
together loudly.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
Did everybody get their search check resolved?
So.
Okay. We should probably go to the other two areas just for completion.
We should search the new area behind the trap door that we found.
What? No, it's just crossbow storage.
No, that's where the
Fine,
shrine
go
was.
down.
Yeah, with the shrine. I want to search for if there's anything else there that we need to worry
Okay,
about.
give me another perception check or investigation.
I'm a bit distracted.
Does that include me? Were you just saying it?
If you want to go down and
Oh,
If you
sure, yeah.
want to
With us.
search this area,
yeah,
Sorry, where is this area?
the hidden altar with a sacrificial dagger and a brand.
Yeah, that could pass.
that was
Nah,
underneath
that's
the
alright.
trap
I'll go
door.
back to staring at the corner.
Yeah,
I only clicked the button because it would be really funny if I saw something.
I do like how I went from a 27 to an 11.
Yeah, I'll scoop up the sacrificial dagger too. Why not? And start heading towards the next area.
Oh, we were.
I have
I was
a
on a
question.
totally different page.
Oh,
There's my
okay.
perception check. Go on.
I just wanted to check if the bolts that were fired as part of the trap had poison on them that could perhaps reuse, reduce, and recycle on someone else.
Smart.
Mm.
I didn't think to do that because I'm not much for poison.
That's economical, actually. I could, I've got a crossbow myself. It's a handy little thing.
Yeah, and Samus has hand crossbows.
Yeah.
And
all crossbows
Yeah,
use
yeah,
the same
absolutely.
It
ammunition.
seems like there's a little.
yeah, totally.
Seems like
it's
there's a little
standy.
something on the tips. So yeah, you can have 3 poison crossbow bolts. They deal 1d4 poison
Okay.
damage on top of the normal bolt damage.
Okay. Do you want one of them, Ryan?
I'll take one if you're offering. Sure.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Something.
Okay. So for anybody heading back up to the deck of the ship, you notice that.
Yeah.
Has anyone left the cabin? Okay. Yeah.
I am.
As you come, you can see that the boat has now.
If Gabe is, I'm following.
The boat has now turned and seems to be moving forward under the water towards some destination.
Can I take a brief break from searching the other two areas to fly to the back of the boat and destroy the rudder?
Sure.
Like force it to the side and pin it there with like a sword or something.
Like
You mean
something
turn
someone
the
with
wheel
flying
and
would
pin
be
the
able
wheel
to
in
do.
place?
No,
No, the
no,
rudder
I'm doing the
itself.
rudder.
He said the rudder, he meant the rudder.
Okay, so the bottom of the boat is still in the water, so you're flying down to the bottom, going
And
under
he
the
has
water,
he has the
and
orb.
air
destroying
orb.
the
I
rudder.
have our orb.
And the ship itself has
And so I am
has
forcing
Okay.
their rudder out. I am forcing their rudder out of the water, and then I am forcing it into a position that will cause the boat to go in circles.
What do you think,
I'm
Sam?
pretty
Would
sure
that be like a strength check or something?
I guess. To break the rudder, sure. Or you could just
Athletics?
give me an
Attack
attack
roll?
roll. That'll hit the rudder.
Do you want-
Sam, for the purposes of things, I think the rudder should be made out of something fairly robust.
I mean, I'm not trying to cut it off. I'm trying to like pin it to the side.
This is like a jam mechanism kind of a thing, not a break. a
What do you want to
mechanism.
jam into
Not-
it?
I'm not
Um,
trying.
No, you have a nice brand.
Which is
That's
incredibly
pretty
Use
resistant
brand
to
and the decorative sword to sabotage this man's boat with his own prized possessions.
Sure. You can like
Easy.
push the rudder to the side and you just jam him into like the joint so that the rudder's just off kilter.
Mhm. I am then going to urinate on the items and then fly back up to keep searching the boat.
Okay. Okay. As you do that and you fly back up to the
Do I
boat, it
notice
looks
if the
like
boat-
the boat, because the bubble as it goes around, it seems like the boat and like you can tell that the wheel and all that stuff is like still, and it doesn't look like the sails and stuff are shifting. It looks like the boat is just kind of being pulled through the water
dragged
towards something.
Then why does their bubble leave the rudder in the water?
Well, the boat still is on. Why would it not?
I didn't.
It's probably more
Because it
effort
would
to
be-
make the boat fly than it is to just let the boat like sit on the
Sit
bottom
in
of the
water,
bubble.
Yeah.
being buoyant. Yeah.
So the boat is not
Correct.
turning, even though okay.
How dare you try to brute force your way off this railroad game?
Look, they'll try to sail it normal eventually. It's still a success.
That's assuming a lot about us not
On to
just
the next
destroying
area.
the system leaving.
Okay.
I'll
So are you guys
try
going
to
down
open
the
the
big
middle
the big
area.
hole?
I'm trying to
Okay.
open the big hole.
Yeah.
But probably time to jump to
I would-
everyone else if they
Yeah.
haven't left the altar room yet.
So I assume has everyone else come up from that point, or
Yeah,
I mean, if I haven't found
Yeah.
anything, yeah.
okay,
I'm following Ramvik.
okay.
Ryan did get a 20 on
Oh,
searching
okay.
that room.
Yeah.
I did get a
So-
20.
You notice,
modified
I mean,
20.
it's a bit dark in here, but like, you can see, so the altar itself, the like the base of it or whatever, and like the, hand, like, it looks like it's almost like the top of the altar is sitting atop the shoulders of some sort of horned beast. Can you give me a religion check?
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm trained in that, but I'll give it a shot anyways.
Nice.
19.
You
Hell yeah.
like looking at it, like you get kind of like this kind of pit in your stomach while you're looking at it, but you're like, from what little, like, the hushed murmurings of what people have spoken about, like, that you've heard of every now and then from, you know, those who are superstitious, and based on, you know, vague, illustrations, you think that this altar might be an altar of some sort of, like, demon lord.
Okay. Terrifying. I wouldn't have any idea of like a name or domain of like which demon lord. Or I just vaguely know. What was that?
What languages do you know?
I know Common and Halfling.
No, I don't think so, Sam.
Not quite. You're like, there's not a whole lot of information out there about them unless maybe you like maybe people from like the capital might know, but it's not really like stuff like that really isn't talked about or shared. You just heard, you know, hushed whispers of about it here and there.
Honestly, I think this would be kind of more of a yeah, he did a religion. Okay.
Yeah, okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. I'll just try to remember what, like, any distinguishing features and
kind of
to check later.
Kind of like a goat's head, but like the horns are like a knot of twisted horns.
Okay. Interesting. I will jot that down. Jess, just ask Kahiko. Okay.
Right. Okay. Wait. Oh shoot! I just realized I don't know what stopped this. Oh well, whatever. My recording stopped at some point for the screen share. Or the whatever.
Oh, weird.
Huh.
Ping. Whatever. There not really that much was happening visually, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So you guys so who is checking the big hole? I assume the rest of you.
I am.
There's a hole?
Or,
And then I'm assuming
Th-
anyone else coming up sees me trying to open
this is like
gate.
a gate that you can go down into. And
Oh,
then there's
that's
a
the-
hatch.
the
I
main-
mean, yeah, sure.
Entry.
Is it
Yeah.
a hold?
The main hold
I-
with a D at the end.
Yes.
Hey, Sam,
It is a hole that leads to the hold.
What, Olin?
Oh, it's a hold hole. I saw what you... Sam, could I know we already checked the captain's quarters. Is there any chance I could, like, recheck it for, like... I guess I'm looking for more details on, like, the tunnel network in the ocean that the journal mentioned.
Yeah.
Oh, like a maps? Any maps they might have?
Something like, yeah,
Sure,
like that.
give me another roll. I'll just assume after everyone leaves, you
Okay.
stay back and do another once over.
And be aware that Bertold and Samus may have snatched up those maps and theirs.
Because maps are usually made of paper.
Yeah. And we were
These
just
maps
like,
are made out of
is this
steel.
paper with ink on it? Great. I'm shoving
Oh,
it in my
okay.
sack.
So you didn't like review anything you picked up. You just kind of like stuffed it.
At the
Right.
time, we
I
thought
think.
we were like sinking. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that.
No, we were
I get that.
like,
All right.
does it have ink? Great, I'm putting it in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
And by ink, I mean not like, a blob of Yeah. Anyway.
Anything floppy like paper.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, you don't see anything that they didn't find already.
All right. I'll go help them
Okay.
with the hold hole.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just it's like a wooden slat thing that you like. It like slides, so it's like two halves that slide open. So it's not hard to open. You just slide the two things apart, and there's like a little ladder, kind of on this side, that goes down into the hold.
We'll go down the other side.
Okay. Sure. You see that it looks like, there's like, it's not like it's like there's, a bit of, like, a few boxes and stuff there, and then you can see as it goes towards the center of the ship here looks like, sleeping bunks. And there's basically, like, a little, like, I don't know, not hallway, but, like, the path from here goes all the way down to this end of the ship. And you see there's, like, beds and stuff under here. There are, and then the back of the ship, you see it looks like there's cargo. There's like, looks like there's some stuff that like has probably been stolen from, various towns. Like, there's like crates of food and like, maybe like some, I don't know, butchered like livestock, and there's maybe like fish and like piles of like clothes and stuff like that. So it just seems like it's just kind of a bunch of random things that they've acquired from towns that has semi value, that they've just kind of been storing down here. But you might find the occasional random weaponry. There's probably like extra ammunition, like bolts and arrows, and some basic gear.
Single arrow I can. That seems worth using.
Yeah.
I used up a ton at the last town.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Is there a
Alright.
javelin? I could replenish the javelin I threw at some point.
Sure. You find 5 javelins, and you find 19 arrows that are usable.
Yeah.
And 2 crossbow bolts.
Is there an antimatter rifle?
2 crossbows.
Never
Big fan
valuable.
of crossbows
But
here.
it seems like as you're down here, it doesn't seem like there's really anything. You see, as you guys come down, like, a couple rats kind of scurry about.
I would like to look through like 2 or 3 of the like personal possession areas of the
Sure.
crew.
Sure, yeah. So you like look through their.
I mean, they each have like a chest.
Yeah, so you
or
look through like
something.
their bunks. Yeah, some of them have. There's like some chests. They basically just look kind of like clothes. Maybe like a couple of them have like. You find like there's a couple, like you might find like a locket that has a picture of probably what their life before this. a picture of like them and their, or some, a picture of some family member or thing like that they probably had on their person when they got shanghaied. Things like that. You see that there's some people have like scribbled stuff on the sides of the walls in like some weird language or some mix of like common and things, like or having like the tally marks of like some how many days they've been at sea or in this state of whatever they've been in. So yeah, it just seems kind of like scrawlings of people who aren't in their right state of mind.
Any of them keep journals?
Let me make a roll.
Okay.
Not really. It doesn't seem like any of the crew have any thing like that.
All right. Let's go back topside, slash the sails, but not remove them, so that they have to manually take them down and replace new ones. Take Ebonclaw's corpse, torch the place, and leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna say torch the place.
Question.
Mhm.
Corpse or just the head? What do you
Whole
need for
corpse.
proof? Okay,
I need the whole corpse.
I have no problem with that. I just wanted to make sure that we were clear on what we needed.
We're
Well-
turning it into armor, don't you remember?
No,
Given
I
the
didn't
possibility
very
of
much so.
necromancy, perhaps separating the head from the body wouldn't be a bad idea.
I
We're
think after the
still-
blacksmith is done. Sorry. After the blacksmith is done, there's no way this guy's standing back up.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
We were told that he had an especially durable hide.
Okay.
Bertold looking down at his armor and going like, God, I'm one of the best people to wear this. Whatever comes out of it, aren't I?
Incredible.
Look, if you can think of something more disrespectful, I'm all ears.
I will not argue with you on what is more disrespectful. I don't care, frankly. I just care that he's dead.
So
Yeah.
you guys, okay. So what are you all bringing with you off of the ship?
I have a bunch of papers or whatever. I think
250
Sam's does
gold.
the same.
The sacrificial dagger, Ebonclaw's entire ass corpse.
My bad to mediocre perception rolls.
Journal.
All 500
And
gold
the
of the treasure, for sure.
Splitting the treasure, to be clear, after this.
Yes,
I
we
have-
are definitely splitting it. I'm just...
I have papers and my parents' keepsake.
Yeah. I
Nice.
grabbed every single paper I could that Samus did not grab.
I guess
that
I'll
had
grab Ebonclaw's
ink on
weapon too.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
good,
Sam.
good call.
How long has it been?
I mean, it's been
How long has it been?
I don't know, some time. I'm trying to think. I mean, it's been. I mean, you guys, you sacked the place, so I'm guessing it probably hasn't been like, I don't know. It's been maybe like 30 minutes as you guys have been doing this. So the boat has gone
Okay.
30 minutes away from the point it was towards some location.
Which direction is the boat moving, by
Um,
the way?
Down. So it goes like down, and then
On
it
the map?
seems like,
Okay.
actually, if you guys are on the hull or the deck, give me another
On the
perception
hull.
check if you're on the deck. One.
I was helping him move the thing,
I
so
am-
would that be me?
Perception check.
Wherever
I'm doing
Ramvik is.
Can I give some instead of rolling? Can I give someone else the fucking help action?
Okay, Barrett.
I'm
Probably Samus.
Thanos and Bertold both have a decent grasp, hopefully.
Bertold and Samus.
If Bertold doesn't,
You guys kind of look out, and as you can see,
Go ahead.
you can see that there's where the ship is going. There's another one of those tunnels that it seems to be going towards. That are those underwater tunnel tube things.
And
we have
Sam,
no way,
you get the
like,
feeling that you're going closer to the center of the lake.
So as a reminder, the last time we were there, we had to get information from the mermaid lady in order to know which way they had gone. Is that correct?
Yes.
So we have absolutely no idea where this thing is going to pop us out.
no.
Hmm.
I vote we burn it and go.
Well,
Yeah.
if
I
you
agree.
relay to me that we're going into like a tunnel, I'll say that like
Ebonclaw's journal mentions that either the necromancer or the demon's lair is in the Underdark through a network of tunnels in the ocean.
I
Perhaps
want to
that is
deal
where
with
the
that
ship is
right
taking
now.
us.
Show of hands, who feels healthy enough to fight a whole ass demon right now?
Bertold doesn't show his hand, even though he might a little bit.
Okay, the only
Samus just works on gathering her flasks
the
of
only-
oil.
the only hands that are up
Yeah.
are Ramvik's.
Bertold helps.
Rampage has both his hands.
Bertold
go,
helps
you're
with gathering oil.
Honestly, Kahiko's probably just like,
Out of it.
this is the person who has been controlling my mind. Should we go there to try to free me of this curse?
Kahiko, they know that we're on this ship, and we're not the ones controlling it. If they're the ones making us go to wherever this leads, then they're going to be expecting us.
And considering
We're gonna-
you've tried to kill us twice, your opinion matters very little to me at this point.
You
That
think
was
he's
under
walking
mind
through
control, but
Kahiko?
also true.
I look Kahiko dead in the eye. I'm tired. I want a nap. Send this back to us tomorrow and we'll ride it.
Does Ramvik
Kahiko
look
looks
tired?
at you and he's just like, Ranvik. It's
Yeah?
just Kahiko.
Okay.
Don't-
Huh?
Also, the suggestion is still active. I should say.
It
It
is.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Less for 8
just
hours.
Kahiko.
Yep.
He seems like
You prove
kind
that
of
he's
distraught.
not watching though.
Kahiko actually starts to seem kind of distraught at the fact that he knows that it's coming back.
Understandable.
Take- So, A, we should keep watch on Keiko. B, we should
He's
get to
fine.
a spot. No. We need to get to a spot where we can put him in a place where he won't escape immediately and then go deal with this problem. Keiko, I'm sorry, but we need to make sure you're safe and then we can deal with who is doing this to you.
But think of how much damage he does.
More importantly, that weird.
I have not forgotten.
I haven't
Bertold just
either.
points at Samus is like,
That-
yes,
Okay,
to us.
Ramvik has Goku
We
energy
need to
right
control
now.
our variables. We need to make
but he's
sure.
sorry.
Sorry that you're also alive.
We need to make sure that everyone is okay. And then,
Ego becomes Vegeta.
hey, Vegeta.
Okay. The way I see it, we have two options. Torch the boat, go home, turn Ebonclaw into armor. Go home, turn Ebonclaw into armor, come back, hope the boat comes to pick us up, go fight the Necromancer.
Hope the boat.
Gonna come to pick us up, I don't think.
I vote we
It
torch
might.
the boat.
Yeah.
It might. The guy clearly wants a fight. Like,
Right, but if we take the boat, he'll know we're coming.
is that
if
a problem?
I prefer to not let my enemies know when I'm coming. I don't
It's
care
a
if you
formal
do.
invitation.
Yeah, and we do better when catching people by surprise and hitting them where they don't expect us. And you certainly do your best no matter what, but the rest of us do need to do better, because I would love if you could deal with it all by yourself, but I think they're a little too strong for that.
I am still profusely bleeding from trying to fight a troll without
Yes.
fire.
Ramvik's just like,
Yes. Lay on hands is the only thing that is covering the wound that I sustained from a crit to the back from Kahiko.
Yeah. Like, there is very clear evidence that we need to get Keiko into, like, a jail cell for, like, a week. Make sure he's fed well and whatever, but he needs to not...
Don't let him wander around.
Yeah, he needs to not be a menace for a week.
all right. Okay, so.
How about we
so you're
torch the boat?
pouring your oil flasks and whatnot on the thing, and you're just gonna light it up and then jump overboard.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, so you pour your oil.
Oh, can I also like hit the lever or whatever that causes the anchor to lower?
Sure.
So that if it doesn't burn down, it'll occasionally get caught and mildly inconvenienced.
You can go and cut the or whatever. Unlatch the thing, and it
There's an anchor.
and it hits the
Yeah.
bottom, and you see it just like it starts dragging the anchor as the boat slows down, but it's still moving in that direction. The anchor's just dragging along the bottom.
Alright, time to go.
All right.
Yeah, this boat seems mighty important to the GM.
Or we don't
we
want
should
to
burn it.
see if there's a
burn.
way we can keep the boat. I mean,
I mean, if you
Well-
can figure out how to steer it.
Also, I
If
think
you-
we heard that it's being pulled, so it's not necessarily the boat that's propelling itself, I thought.
Yeah.
Out of
There's
idiot,
something-
yes, correct. Someone externally is summoning the boat.
Which is why we're
Back in-
assuming that there's a trap on the other end.
Back in, idiot. No one's tried the steering wheel yet.
I
Well,
suppose that's true.
Which I specifically have sabotaged.
Oh,
I try the steering wheel anyway. Ramvik, it's not working!
Yeah.
I'm proving a point!
Yeah.
Alright, while they are like setting up the oil to torch the place, I'm gonna shred the sails in a way that makes them a pain in the ass to take down.
Sure.
can you shred like a penis into them?
Play.
Yeah, like the
He has
classic,
the fly
like,
speed. He can
two
do whatever he
balls,
wants for that. I
one
think.
penis.
The topmost sail gets a penis in it.
I'm sad.
Excellent.
Time to penis for this campaign was like 10 days.
Damn.
Sorry.
All right. I'm willing to go now.
All right.
Yeah, so you guys jump overboard, and as it's going, it's a really kind of weird sight to see a boat burning under the water.
We kind of have to stay close to it, don't we?
No, we have the orb.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah, you guys have your...
mean. Like
Don't worry,
the
Brian.
for it to continue
Multiple
burning.
plans.
No, the boat itself it also generates a anti-water field.
Oh, okay.
Ours is
Right,
much
right.
smaller.
Right,
And
right,
I
right.
think
Okay,
at the
cool.
point that their anti-water field stops working, I think we've probably destroyed the ship.
Probably.
Technically, yes.
Probably.
Yeah, no. We were assuming that it didn't have one at this point, and then it did, and then we were like, okay, I guess we're doing this then, looting
I mean,
it more.
at a certain point, if you're just gonna
Okay.
watch as the ship
Yeah, 100%.
burns, eventually it will get to a point where the bubble falters and, like, you know, all the water and stuff gets burnt out, but the ship just kind of, like, starts to settle onto the bottom of the ocean. And it,
Hmm.
Oh look, a sunken ship. I wonder if it has treasure.
Sorry, lake, not ocean.
yeah, sorry, not ocean, whatever,
Like,
the bottom of the
yeah.
lake.
Right, right.
The bottom of the underwater bit.
I
We
don't
get
know, but sunken ships usually have been there for a while, so they've usually already been looted by this point.
Yeah. I don't know
Case in
that there's
point.
gonna be much more there to loot.
All right. We should probably like take a short rest in case we run into a random encounter on the way back, and also let us hear from the journal.
Story time with Davis.
Oh,
If anybody
yeah.
wants to,
Give me a second. Okay. There's some entries here, some passages of note that I think everyone should hear.
Entry
Airtool will
1.
slap you on the back.
Okay,
just
there.
to,
Thank you.
My
clear out your
roommates
lungs.
told me to start keeping a journal. They say it helps to process the things you've seen on the wall and takes your mind away from the fight. We'll see how that goes. Entry 5. I saw an actual demon today. I hesitated, and it got one of my comrades killed. I swear I can still hear it, laughing. Entry 13. I still hear him, taunting me, calling me. Entry 23. I must get away from the wall. If I get caught, desertion is a crime punishable by death, but maybe that's better than what awaits me. Entry 25. I made it out of the city. I will head west towards the coast. That's where he'll be. Entry 32. I finally met him. The demon. He awarded me a brand and told me to bring others to him. He has need of souls. I must serve him. Entry 44. He has told us we must bring him more souls. We need more fodder. We can use fire to purge the resistors. Entry 123. Burn down the city, find more. Entry 140 is unintelligible. And then entry 185. I have found a moment of clarity from these many years, maybe decades. I feel the demon's pull. He is nearing his goal. The many souls he has reaped through me have given him new strength, maybe enough to overthrow his master. He has bartered with a necromancer. In exchange for our pillaging, the necromancer can gain the corpses. Tomorrow will be a test. These may be the last shreds of sanity I have left. I do not foresee my mind coming out on the other side of this. I have tried to repel him too long, and each time I become weaker. So many cursed, so many killed, so many burned. I should never have left the wall. I should have ended my own life before taking another's. I feel the brand upon my flesh. His lair is in the Underdark. The tunnel network in the ocean leads there, and to many rivers in the lands. I
am his. And that's the end of the journal.
Wow. Was that a subtle hint that the Batman part of Kaovis is potentially demonic? Is that?
Wouldn't read
No,
it
that
as
was
that.
reading
at
too
the
much
end.
into that.
At the end of the cutscene that was Ebonclaw writing his journal, it transitioned back to Batman reading the journal.
Yeah.
And so that was a
That makes
reminder
sense.
that your character heard it in Batman voice the entire time, but the cutscene played for the audience something intelligible.
Same
Something
bullets
intelligible.
voice.
Thank you for that. By the way, thank you for that transition. I'm really grateful.
What's an Underdark? Is it the bottom of the
What?
ocean?
I'm gonna glance over at Tor.
It's kind of dark down here.
I'm gonna glance harder at Torrid. I'm gonna move
It's
closer.
like,
Well,
It's
maybe
like
you have to
Moria,
find where
but-
it's dark and go underneath it.
Further below the ocean, right? Torrid.
Oh,
yeah.
like in a trench or something?
No, like
No.
you dig very, 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 very far down, and that's where you find the Underdark.
Torrid is
Lot
the
of
only one in the
games.
party that's actually been there.
I don't know if I have the capability to dig very far down. Is
It's not as
there
bad as it sounds.
an easier way?
Going to the bottom of the ocean and digging a bunch is the same as finding a trench. Are you dumb?
There were miners in Cliffport, like Torrid, who mined in the Underdark, so perhaps we could listen to his story.
Oh,
We
yeah,
should
Maybe
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
to his story.
Do they give you special gear to breathe underwater, Tori?
They did not.
Normally,
Everything-
Torrid, does the Underdark normally have water?
Does it, Sam?
By which I mean, is it normally like an ocean?
I mean, it's
So-
not an ocean, but I know we take ships down into the Underdark from Cliffport.
There
So-
definitely is water.
Torrid.
I imagine we would take the ships, and there's like probably large, like, I don't know, for lack of a better terms, like islands or descents that are. You know what? I don't know how it works in this world, actually.
Basically, you have a river, the only river that you know of, that goes through Cliffport that actually feeds into the Underdark. And you can just take barges down. That's why the city is so successful to mine close to the Underdark. And that's what you were doing as a miner. And the Underdark is just a very, very, very deep cave. Almost giant cave. So, like, if you've played Skyrim, think about Blackreach. That's a good depiction of something that's like it.
I, the player, know what the Underdark is.
We, the players, do. Our characters, Bertold has like an inkling, but he
But I
doesn't.
feel like
he's
if
never
you
been
lived
there.
at Cliffport, you might at that point know what the Underdark is. It's so readily accessible.
I do think, legitimately, Ramvik probably should know more about the Underdark with that in context than Bertold.
I mean, if he ever talks to the miners, maybe.
You think we let Ramvik talk to people?
Oh,
Man.
sorry. Samus knows
Such a great
everything.
point.
Ramvik knows Jack Hall.
I like between Samus and Randvik, Bertold immediately assumed that Randvik would have a great idea with it.
No, Bertold had like half a second of like, Ramvik should know about this, right? And it's like, wait, no. Hey, Samus. Should Ramvik know about this?
Samus like seething.
Samus is my seeing eye PC.
Yep.
I mean,
Maybe we even do it and Thieves can't because, like, Bertold is like, I am going to. Like, Bertold just does not want to let on that he does not trust Ramvik on this as much, so he just uses Thieves' Cant to talk with Samus about this.
What, asking her if Ramvik should know about this?
Asking her about the Underdark and like, hey, so what does Ramvik know about this? Not should he know about it, but what do you think he knows about it?
Ramvik is an open book. You get from Ramvik exactly what he knows, and so everything he's just said that sounded completely insane is what Ramvik thinks he knows about the Underdark.
Wait. What do you know? You have been in a place that interacts with the Underdark just as much as him. What do you know?
You would have heard like maybe miners talking at bars if you ever go drink at night.
Yeah.
Samus. But
I know
that's about
a little bit about the Underdark and how it works there, but I think Tori's actually been there. Like, I've just heard stories from miners, and Tori is a miner who's been in the Underdark. So,
All right,
the best I can do is give you the secondhand version of what Tori is going to tell you.
I've been there. I've never experienced anything dangerous or anything, but I've heard stories about.
For a talk with Tord, or rather, Bertold tries to sit down with a talk with Tord and Samus, and it's up to Samus if she should.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Sam, when we ran into the mushroom things, I think I tried to do like a history check, and you said something like, I remember hearing something about.
Yeah, the like.
No, I know what you're
like
saying.
blight shrooms or whatever.
Too.
You
Yeah.
know that people had told you that things like that can be down there in the Underdark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Wow.
We might
That's
run
like
into
that
those.
would be like a miner's horror story kind of thing.
Also, regardless of what we know about the Underdark, the journal was specifically saying that even though the lair is in the Underdark, what leads to wherever the lair is through that network of tunnels, which also opens up to many rivers. So I could potentially think that the tunnel that we took that opened up into another river was potentially part of that network, and if you just know how to navigate it, you could find your way to the lair, which happens to be the Underdark outlet of that network.
Mermaid Lady, when do you feel like we're ready to go there? Because she seemed to know how to get around those tunnels better.
Mermaid Lady, yeah. We probably should.
Ariel.
Yeah.
I hate that she's even passingly important in this, but that's fine.
Yes, and for his
I'm not even making her important at all. It's so funny.
For his part, Bertold is like, I mean, we could do that, but also we did our mission and we could try and visit the Dragon Ball.
Well, didn't that gnome mage fellow that told us to go to the Dragon Ball say he was going to be hanging out around Silver Lake? Maybe we should see if we can hook up with him.
Yeah, because I forgot that we are infected until Tommy did.
Well, not
Player do not remember enough
Many
of
of
this.
mushrooms.
I'm sure you've got a good plan in mind, but I'm not really sure how hooking up with him is going to help us out.
Me too.
I will put
Hooking
him on
up
the
with
button.
is an entirely different thing.
I'm just saying, we could probably do it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
It'll
think
get
we
us
should go for that.
It won't
Anyway.
help Franklin or Samus.
I will throw Franklin out of this bubble.
I was just into that, so
All right. So you guys take your short rest and let's go to our Storm Harbor map for the region. So you guys are like, so you guys were at like the checkpoint up here, and then you went out. And then the boat was going. So like,
We are.
you guys are somewhere.
I'm still
We
on.
are,
Sorry, did it not
map.
move everybody?
We're on boat
Sorry. There we go.
We're on boat
There
map.
we go. That's the map, right? Yeah. Okay. So the boat's probably somewhere like out in the middle of the lake, like somewhere here. So you could go back to the checkpoint you were at, and then the town of Silver Lake is probably equidistant at this point.
I think we should just go to the town and be like, hey, we were here previously, we helped them out, and then we did this thing and
I
resolved the
will
problem.
mention that specifically Enoch said that he was going south to Blackvale, not to Silver.
Okay.
That feels more out of the way. If we're going to the
Where's Blackvale on this map?
Blackvale is a country that is this way. Crucible is in Blackvale.
Okay,
You're
there we
right.
go.
You said this way, and I didn't see anything.
Oh,
Yeah, which
sorry.
way?
Zoom out. I am pinging.
Oh, the Crucible
Yeah.
on the east
Crucible is the town that marks the beginning of Blackvale.
side. Gotcha.
But he was
You're
also
told
coming
we'll
from
discourage-
Carandros. That's where you guys were when he left.
And I think he did say he was going to the wall afterward.
Yes.
No, that was a different
His suggestion
person, I
was
think.
for us to meet him on the wall,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, so anyway, we should probably go to the nearest town and be like, hey, so we,
I just would like to refresh everyone's memory on the fact that we walked into the lake with the orb active, which looked a lot like magic. And if we walk over to people and say, by the way, we were at this checkpoint and then we jumped in the lake, everyone's going to be thinking of a very specific event involving heresy.
But see, if it doesn't occur to the people / Sam that it's magic, then it won't be
well,
important.
no, it's
Didn't
magic
we
items.
say that magic
versus
items aren't really... Magic
Yeah,
items are okay, it's only people who use... Like,
Tim's
cast spells or
clarification when I mentioned that last time, when Tim pointed out what we were doing, was that well-known magical items are okay. And if you just have a magic item that no one's ever heard of before, then everyone's gonna give you the side eye still.
that's from then. Bertold, as someone who knows at least a little bit about social graces, would he feel like this was a bad idea?
Give me.
This is not a well-known magical item. You know what that will do to people that are the layman, as it were.
I mean, of everyone in our
You-
party, we
you
had
could,
no idea what it was until a mermaid
Give
gave
me
it to him.
an insight with advantage.
Insight with advantage, you say,
Yes.
Sam.
why are people talking so much about exiting into the forest to the north and walking
another
to Silver
thing-
Lake?
I don't know.
You could think of is it's possible that if other people have seen the pirates do this thing, they've seen you use pirate magic. Specifically.
But have they?
So,
See, but if the pirates come with the fog and we didn't even know that the pirates were using bubbles until we got bubbles, I don't know if that's going to be true either.
we should go up outside their gates and not in their, like, in their gates and courtyard and bay and whatever. We should try and present as normal travelers-ish. And then show up, and then...
I'm just gonna exit in the woods. I don't know what
Yeah.
all this fucking is about.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
So
a
you
bad
guys are
idea.
basically just gonna go straight
Just-
up to here somewhere and then
Yeah.
but it'll take you like
We're
Maybe
exiting
wait
outside
for
of city
night or
gates.
something.
yeah. So
That was 5 people.
yeah, sorry. So from where you guys are, because from where you were, it was like an hour out, and then the boat traveled for like 30 minutes, which is probably faster than your walking speed. So it's probably like at least a couple hours walk across the bottom of the lake to get to the forest up here.
And you took a short rest, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
But we got off the boat first.
Yes.
Right.
So it affects how much time has passed, but not how much additional time it takes to get back.
Right. It's just how much time it does.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Cool. So you're short resting here, or are you walking to the coast and then short resting?
Short resting and then walking to the
Okay.
coast, because last time we walked underwater, we fought a shark.
Okay.
Yeah, under the water is
Fought a shark in quotations.
under the water is a great
I
time to fight
basically
people.
one-shot it. All y'all use this.
I distinctly remember going back to sleep.
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure I shot it too.
For you. Who was it that disarmed the trap out of nowhere? Anyway.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for that.
After you guys finish your pissing contest,
I won. I pissed on the most important thing.
Here, no contest
Sorry,
there.
Samus.
After we finish our pissing contest, what, Tim?
With you.
I signed up for this team. Why did I sign up for this team?
You're told.
I'm
it's
pretty
just
sure
like,
you were assigned this
I'm
team.
very sorry that you signed up for
doesn't
this
make
team.
it
I
better.
have to.
they just kind of followed you.
I'm trying to remember.
we
I
chose
think
you.
I'm trying to remember at what time of day it was when you guys went out to the ship. I think it was like the morning.
Yeah, it was pretty.
So it's probably like the
Yeah, it was pretty early.
middle of the day at this point when you guys get to the tree line or whatever.
All right. I'll make a hard turn straight for Silver Lake and attempt to enter the city gates while carrying Ebonclaw's corpse, like kind of dragging
Okay.
him across the ground.
So
I'm holding him by the
Switch to
face.
speed,
yes.
shall we?
go ahead, Tim.
Samus, I think I need your help here. I think we need to talk our way in.
What? No.
Okay.
You can just enter towns.
Oh,
Uh,
we're here.
Don't worry. We
So you
can-
guys are
I'll
coming
get us
down
in.
this
Don't
road
worry about that.
this way.
So,
And when you guys get to,
How
I mean,
close
probably
are
when you guys
to
get to
stop?
like here-ish, somebody probably shouts, "Halt!"
Okay. Hi!
Hi.
We halt.
Elvis is just
Hey.
all the way up there.
I wave with the hand
Hello.
holding a corpse.
You waved the corpse's hand.
No, I wave with my hand that's holding a corpse by the face.
Tim, do you want to take the lead on this one?
No. I don't know which of those is better.
Sure. Who are you that come before us in these troubled times? Why have you come to the city?
Who are you?
alright, this is Ramvik. A number of us are bounty hunters. Sorry to bother you, but we have a corpse of a bounty target amongst here.
Do you know?
We have we've actually been all up and down in the coast in the recent weeks, and you have no idea how tired we are. But we managed to kill a prominent pirate with a giant bounty, and we need somewhere to rest and hopefully communicate our success to the guild.
Communicate your success to the guild, eh?
Do you have
What's up with this guy?
a chapter of the guild in your city?
Yes, we do. Now, you five
What the-
Should be
right?
6
Is this fucking guy sitting in a chair
plus
twirling his
Kahiko.
mustache?
So there's 7 of them actually.
What the hell is up with this guy?
You 5 did you leave a certain encampment up by the bridge earlier today?
That's so unspecific. It's nonsense.
We technically did.
The
Are
bridge
you
encampment,
irrelevant?
did you leave it earlier today?
Listen,
Yes.
we genuinely have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, we did leave it earlier
Yeah,
today.
just have Franklin say no, and then win the deception check, and then we go inside.
No!
I think this is them, boys. And then you see a large amount of crossbowmen pop up from the bushes.
Oh shit.
Okay.
What's
That's actually a 20. Because I can't roll lower than a 10.
what
The problem
per-
isn't your lie. The problem is 3 other people told 2 different lies and the truth at the
That
same
is-
time you were talking.
Yeah.
That is the problem, isn't it? Very
Take them
true.
into custody for questioning.
I'll just say all I said is I don't know why that would be relevant.
It's my corpse.
Are-
Damn it!
Are you guys going quietly?
Fuck no. They're trying to take Ebonclaw from me.
They are not. They are trying to take you in for questioning.
You think they're gonna let him keep a deadly weapon like Ebonclaw?
I see no reason to go quietly.
Yeah. No, they aren't.
They're resisting arrest.
Yeah, you're pointing
I
11
didn't draw my
crossbows
weapon or
at us.
anything. I just yelled, "This is my corpse. You can't have it."
Literally, you. Literally, you didn't even ask our names. Asshole.
He
They
said
"Who are you?"
interesting.
I said, "Ramvik, it's not your fault. You're rude."
No, Revek, they did.
Yeah.
They're assholes.
They said who goes there.
Yeah, they asked who we are. I told them my name.
Yeah.
Everyone else here is rude.
Well, and then the guy reclined in his chair and said, interesting. And then he was
they
like,
didn't
did
listen
you
to
come
us."
from the encampment? Get him! I would
Anyway,
And you see as they're like kind of approaching you, they're like, "Drop your weapons, dirty mages!"
ninjas, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't have magic.
Campus is slowly
They're
walking
way of having magic.
How long is the range of an average crossbow?
The shortest range would be 30 meters.
Feet.
Or feet, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Okay,
Heavy crossbows
if you're-
are 100
if you're
plus.
starting to walk away, they're gonna fire on you.
I would assume that it's at least 80 because
like-
hand crossbows are less common than light crossbows.
Establish. We had a long rest before this, right?
We had a short rest.
Oh, short rest.
Spend our hit dice.
Yeah, spend your goddamn hit dice.
Roll initiative.
I'm looking at, honestly,
Okay.
I'm looking at Jordan.
Yeah, Kahiko's still good.
Yeah,
We keep saying we're gonna do something with Kahiko, and then that never happens.
Why would we though?
That's a great question, Ramvik.
I don't know.
He goes still at full
Tim,
health,
can
I
you
think.
roll initiative for
Yeah.
one of
Yeah,
these guys
never got
because my
And
recording
he got
thing
access
for the
to
screen
that.
recording is over the journal button.
Yeah, I've got it. I actually had them pulled up beforehand because I figured, you know.
Roll initiative to these guys as 3 separate.
Yeah,
groups,
probably is a,
so that they don't all feather us with arrows at the same time.
that's probably do the
Please
north.
do.
Yeah, just roll initiative like 3 times, I guess, and we'll do the bottom section.
I got it. Here,
I want to see. Can I like color these.
Learn how to do multi-enemy initiative.
We're gonna do.
I got it.
5.
I was wondering if I could put like a highlight effect on them of different colors so I could see the different groups.
You can.
Yeah, you can use these little dots.
Mhm.
Oh.
That's
What
how
do you
I
add
do
to
it.
initiative? Okay, there it is. There it is.
Dexterity or initiative, depending on how the sheet's set up.
Okay, I found it.
Do those guys, and then we'll do these 4.
I did 3. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, those are the 3 groups of guys. We'll do.
Oh, I need to zoom out.
We'll go. E1 will be the red.
Kaovis, how did you move more during initiative roll?
E1 will be red. E2 will be green.
Oh, yeah,
E3
right.
will be blue. So,
So they're gonna start by targeting
Franklin,
Kaovis.
what's your?
Can we take a second here? Do we want to have... Tor, did you want to spend hit dice to regain health on that short rest?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Hey.
It's 1 hit dice, right? So you roll a.
No, you,
You
roll
roll-
as many hit dice as you want.
As you have.
Yeah.
You can roll up to 5 now.
Yeah.
Assuming you haven't spent any other today.
Yes, oh, right, you're a barbarian.
And you roll them in order,
That's
so you stop when
really
you're
good.
happy. So that's plus 14. I mean, you should definitely keep going because you have great hit dice, but
That's,
15,
That's
8,
more
15,
than. That's more than what you needed to go full.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
37, all he needs.
Alright, I'll just.
You-
Sorry.
You, you could have not rolled that last one and still be full.
yeah, it's fine.
You roll each individually? I thought you rolled them all at the same. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
Yes, you roll them individually.
Oh, and then I'll say I rolled 4 out of 5.
There you go. Back to full.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
and
it's fine. You're sitting there like 20 health, and I was like, Tor is gonna die.
Yeah, and you were the one who's in
no,
front. too.
Jordan's gonna die, and
Oh,
yeah.
what is everyone's
what
dex
else?
mod? We have 4 people of 21.
Yeah, that
Dex is
was
only
the other
8
thing.
people.
Tiebreakers.
You should
I
have
did
rolled
mod
on
at
the-
3. For the E1 is 3. So it's 0.3. Right?
It's better to do the point dex score rather than point dex modifier.
But what's
Yeah.
their dex 16?
Probably.
Yeah.
16 or 17. If they have plus
Alright,
3.
Franklin, what's your dex mod?
What's your dex
Is
value?
wait,
Your
what?
dex, sorry, your
value? Like
what's
the
the
actual
number?
number?
Yeah, the actual number.
16. I have 16
Great.
dexterity.
Tiebreaker! Fun times.
Okay, what's Torin? What is your dexterity score?
Plus 2. 14.
Incorrect.
Dex
What is your
score, not
dexterity
modifier?
score? Yeah.
14.
Your modifier is
what's
plus 2.
what's Kikiko's? Also can't access it.
Right.
16.
Okay.
Great, Probe. So, 3-way tiebreaker.
Okay.
Roll off.
I will roll.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 for.
Yeah. Everyone valid
This is for
roll a
Kikiko.
d20 for this. Face off.
Ooh.
And then I'll roll for the mook. Him roll for the mook.
I rolled for
Okay,
the other
so
one.
we're gonna do
So Franklin,
one.
roll a flat d20.
I did.
Need a
I got
5.
a 3. I got 3.
The Mook won. He got a 9.
Yes. So now we
I saw
can
the 3 and
do this.
heard
Okay,
him roll.
there we go.
Blood roll 3.
Yeah, I did roll the 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, what was Okay. What was the specific wording for the suggestion for Kahiko? Do you remember?
I think I said, if you don't want to die, you should surrender, or something like
I
that.
thought it was like keep your mind or something.
Yeah, it was your
Remember?
your leader. Yeah, it was basically something of surrender. But, so
Yeah.
surrender to you guys.
Yeah, I did nothing to stop him from being mind controlled, just to stop fighting us. And apparently that was enough to interfere.
Okay, so this top group of guards is gonna go. Because Kaevis is fleeing, they're gonna shoot him first.
Say fleeing. I like to think I was slowly backing away.
It was your max
That-
health was.
I like to think that this
37,
is the
right?
scene in like Skyrim when the guy's like running away. It's like, you're not gonna kill me.
Exactly.
Archers.
I was
breaking them all.
inching away because one of them was inching toward me. That was
Hey,
my
Kaevis.
fault.
You maneuver these guys.
Your health is 27, right? Or 37, right?
Which ones?
The red dot guys.
My max is
so that they can
37.
shoot Kaevis.
Red dots. You said you wanted them how far?
Well, they need to be in range to shoot
have-
him if they're not already in range to shoot him.
Okay. I mean,
Kaevis,
What weapon do they have?
Kaevis, I have more
I think
health
they have
than
heavy
you.
crossbows.
they have a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, they're in range. The heavies are 100
Okay.
slash 400.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavy's crossbows are like range of mostly, yes.
So then they all just fire on.
So
Oh, did I? Not?
now that this is happening,
White
they're gonna disperse.
I might not have upped my health.
That was exactly why I asked that, to be clear.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until you asked.
Because
it.
I thought it was pretty sus for Rogue to have more health than Al.
Okay. I guess I'll just take the mid instead of rolling right now. That would be what? 6?
Mid?
Yeah, like the default instead of
Okay.
rolling like a 1d10
It sounded like
to
you
see
said
how much.
min, and I'm like, that's
No.
incorrect.
I like
Just
a
take 6 plus
challenge.
con.
Plus con, so that'd be 8. Okay, well, let me just change that really quick. That might come in handy here.
Okay.
There we go.
That is literally why I said it, yes.
Thank you, Greg.
You're very welcome.
First one takes a shot at Kaevis. You ready, Kaevis?
Yeah, I'll pull this. I have my scimitars because they make me beefier. And that misses. Do they have advantage on this?
No.
Okay, no.
Wait, let me check.
No, you cannot be Gino for this combat.
Then we just went.
Yes, as he casually walks through all of them.
Oh, okay. Got it. Alright.
Okay, but can I be
second
guys?
bonfires.
Stop that.
Wait, why did that not? Okay. Wrong thing. Second one fires. Thank
Nope.
God. Third one fires.
Tell
22.
him.
Just 8.
Pop shield.
Just 8.
Using
Just
magic
8?
to
Okay.
is a great plan.
Look like that's
That's
an
for the
8
crit.
plus 5. Oh god.
Yeah.
And then third one. Wait, no, that
Yes.
was third one. Fourth one. No. And fifth one. 14, no.
So one of them makes purchase as 4 other folks just like whiz past you and like plop into the ground or whatever.
And they're also going to shout, "Come quietly and we won't have to put you down."
That's not what you say to a man that you just shot with a crossbow.
You're running.
Yes, of course I'm running. Correct.
Put your hands in the air.
They are.
Alright, Kahiko's turn. Tim, what would Kahiko do in this situation?
I think Kahiko would probably put his hands behind his back, put his head to the ground, and wait to be arrested. Because he knows that all he has to do is talk his way out of prison.
Kingo is far more trusting.
True.
Kingo's under an active suggestion spell to surrender.
Yeah, that's
If
fair.
they break Franklin's concentration, he might suddenly start gutting bitches. But
I'll put
Yeah,
I'll put
I
the
mean-
sleepy icon on him to mark that he has surrendered.
Yeah.
Alright, Franklin.
Franklin?
I am gonna look around at my compatriots and just be like, are we really not going quietly?
I'm taking this non-lethally, but I'm taking this. Unless Samus.
Samus, what are we doing? I will do what you say. You're the only one I trust.
Don't really think I have a plan for this, honestly. This has never really come up before, and unfortunately, I don't think I know the guards here in Silver Lake very well.
That's why we're doing non-lethally.
That's
We don't.
horrifying.
We're not gonna
Thank
kill
you.
them.
I'm
We're not gonna kill them at all.
Can you say you don't
Understand?
I am putting my hands up and just
Understand? You do not kill them under any circumstance.
I
We're not going
yeah,
violently.
definitely not.
Personally, I was planning to not attack any of them. My only options in my head were either run or surrender.
Okay, that's good to hear. I think I can end up here. I am coming quietly.
You're surrendering?
Oh yeah, my hands are above
Okay.
my head. I'm walking towards them.
Okay, Torrid.
I'm just gonna raise my hands. I'm gonna drop my weapon
Okay.
and raise my hands.
The second group of people, well, that's the
Which
green
ones?
ones.
The green? Okay. This one's gonna come forward and put
Cuff you.
basically shackles on you, so that you are incapacitated,
Whatever the.
and then kind of get behind you so that and start he'll just he's not gonna use you as a human shield or anything. He's just making sure that that's gonna be his action. And then the other one will move forward and shout, "Come quietly," again. Before taking aim at Kaovis.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to get through 8 more fucking crossbow bolts.
you're
22.
Yeah. Do you accidentally hit
hey, I
someone
need to go
else?
forward it.
it's
Maybe if you roll it
no. He has the move
Yeah.
for that. Okay.
Well, let me
I mean,
check.
17 might have still hit.
Yeah, he definitely has. Could go here.
Yeah, you have one for that.
Where is this? Yeah, anyway, yep, 22.
Jeez.
12.
Thunk! That's almost max damage. Oh, the other two greens, are they not doing anything?
Wait, where the radios were here.
Far left.
Oh, turn tracker was hiding them. I am sorry.
Oh, yes.
By the way, with line of sight, can you just shoot past other people like that?
Generally.
Yeah, usually.
That's what you guys do all the time.
Yes,
I have never.
It
done
cuts both ways.
They can
yeah,
arc
I
it
wasn't
over.
If you raise a big enough sink, we can start having that be like half cover for plus 2 AC, but I think you still get hit on 22. And I'd rather not do that because it'll cut the other way more often.
21.
So the Necromancer can have
That'll
like
hit.
20 zombies in
9.
front of him, and then he has half cover from every zombie.
That's why we give fireball.
Alright, and then the last one. I don't think that's close enough.
I don't think the other one was close enough either.
Well, they can shoot at far
Although-
range, which would be what disadvantage? So the 21
Yeah,
is still
that
in.
one.
Yeah.
That's just disadvantage. With
All right. We can do this.
Samus.
Samus?
At this point, you guys could probably still run because they're all shooting me.
I could jump out like the hell out of here, but
I absolutely could run if I wanted to, but instead I'm going to produce my guild affiliate, like whatever documents I have proving my affiliation with the guild. I think I probably do just have Ebonclaw's bounty poster on me. Given that he's the guy who killed my family.
Yeah,
that's not
you
really that
should.
true. So I will
literally, if
produce all-
anyone has it, it's you.
produce all of the documents that I can in order to prove that we are entirely legitimate. And then just like put my weapons down and surrender.
Fair enough.
Bertold will step behind Samus and give a like. Yes, I am with them.
Oh no.
Like, a clear, like, yes, I am also here, I am also present, and also, okay, what, like, question mark, there is no stat for etiquette checks, but he would try and do something like that.
Like a persuasion.
So
I
that'd
guess.
probably be
Yeah.
diplomacy, right?
Yeah, diplomacy.
Is there
He's dog shit at diplomacy. I think. Well, diplomacy by itself isn't really like a stat anymore.
Well, no, but
You,
I mean, if you're surrendering, would you have to?
yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion is diplomacy.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know why I had advantage, but
No.
do I have advantage? Great.
Can I yell
do-
that that Bertold's a good guy and give him the help action? That's not clear.
You now have disadvantage.
Great.
So anyway, I hide my thieves' tools on my person.
The last group of guards. The blue ones.
Alright. This one is going to yell at Kaovis. Stop running! Surrender!
They're gonna pump him full of lead.
I mean, it's not
Real.
my turn yet.
See, I just imagine, like, as this all happens within the span of 6 seconds, so it's basically Kaevis, like, starts to walk away, and then just this volley of arrows from, like, all of the guys.
Yes, this
9
rainstorm.
And the rest of us are just like, whoa, no, we don't want any of that shit.
8 misses.
Miss.
Oh wait, that's hand crossbow. My bad.
Crit!
I mean,
Crit!
okay, now hold on.
Oh, I think he missed.
You rolled a 9, and they have the same 2-hit modifier. So the next
Yeah.
guy crit.
Sure.
Okay.
The next guy crit, which is,
Did the next guy move in range?
Yes.
and it's also only 6 damage from that crit.
So it's
Kaevis has
very
6
low
health.
crit.
Probably for the best.
And there's one more.
Are you knocked unconscious?
With that last one, yes.
Okay, he is unconscious.
Does the last guy shoot anyway?
No.
I was waiting to see.
Yeah, that was okay. He's not gonna
They don't
shoot.
like you.
It's just a freaking pincushion.
Oh, sorry.
Alright,
Ramvic.
Kaevis.
That's Ramvic.
Or Radvic, yeah, go ahead. Radvic.
You things cannot have my bounty! I fly into a rage and try to fly over the gate.
Oh my god.
Radvic,
I am openly
Go,
wearing
Ranvic.
a badge of the watch
do
badge.
you
And
get big?
no.
Okay.
I will draw aggro for you for once.
And if I get over this gate, I am going straight to the guild.
Have that much move?
Yeah, levels
With dash?
level 5 barbarians get plus 10. So
You have 80?
with dash, I can do 80.
Carrying the corpse, I presume, as you're flying.
Yes, by the face.
Alright,
It's like
Kaevis, make a death save, I guess. I guess it was not intended to kill, but still.
Yeah, if it's non-lethal, then I think he's just stable.
Okay.
Can you
Yeah,
choose
they tried to not mortally wound you, I suppose, but...
Actually, I don't know.
Can you do that? Can you choose for a heavy
I don't know
crossbow
if they
to not
can.
be lethal?
Legally, yes.
You can just say
It doesn't
you
make
can just
sense,
say
but
you aimed it
legally,
like
yes.
his leg or whatever.
Like,
Legally, you can non-lethally fire.
after the 6 seconds are over or whatever, they're going to come try to stabilize you, is what I'm saying.
Can get actually that, like, question mark. Sorry, I'm too used to fighting, like, melee.
The other group goes.
Yeah, it has to be a melee attack.
So do I not have to? Am I at a health or no?
No.
Like what happens
So
here?
you're at 0 and you still have to make death saving throws because only a melee attacker can choose to do non-lethal damage.
Got
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So
I made
you
the
still
death
got
save, that was
18,
mine.
I'm pretty sure it's
Okay,
succeed.
that was my turn.
So then it goes back to the first group, which since Ramvic is flying over the gate, they're probably all gonna turn and shoot towards him because he's not doing what they're asking him to do.
Say, we're not gonna
This
take
is
your
what
bounty!
compliance looks like.
Is that what they screamed, that we're not going to take your bounty?
Yes, because that's what he just shouted. You can't take my bounty. And they're like, we're not gonna do that.
I love how you're trying to be diplomatic as you shower people with arrows.
This is
They're
what
trying to get you to come to go to questioning.
I'm going
You
to
could
the
just
guild.
say that, and
They did say that. They just said it in a
All
scary
right.
way.
yeah.
Miss. Hit. Miss.
I get
Miss.
it.
last one hit? It was 19.
Hits.
So 10 and 8.
There are 5 cracks.
18
I
damage.
will take 5 and 4.
Just raging.
And that means that my rage persists for another turn.
Hiko.
Yay!
These people have surrendered and are therefore basically out of initiative.
Are they?
I mean, I guess assuming you're
I
maintaining
don't think
your
I-
surrender for your turn.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
leave them in initiative and let them
David,
say
or-
pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Franklin, are
Yeah.
you remaining
There is a
passive?
Shackled?
Yeah,
Torrid, are you remaining
100%.
surrendered?
Yes.
Second, the green guys go.
Miss. Miss.
Wow.
Miss.
They just
Miss.
whiff.
Wow.
All right, Samus.
All of them out.
Samus will continue to do what she is currently doing.
Bertold.
Bertold will continue to do what he is currently doing. And, yeah. He's basically right.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, he will move up slightly. Not because he doesn't trust Samus, but because he, doesn't trust anyone else. Might get flagged.
So the first one was a miss.
Yep.
Second one, 19.
Hit.
12. That's 6. Right?
Yep.
You're right.
6.
All right, and then
Hit.
sorry.
I'm still going, sorry. That's 9,
My
so
4.
4. Wait. So 9, 13, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. Randvik, it is your turn.
I'll dash over the wall and head into the bounty office, where I can, like the guild.
The rest of the guards in town are targeting you. Because you
would they have
came over the wall unlawfully.
How far is the guild?
Like, this is their cracks. Like, the rest of the guards in town aren't going to be this dangerous. This is their
They're also
crack
not
squad
going to
there
be
because
all
they thought-
staring at the. They're not going to have dozens of guards staring at the gate, pointing crossbows at the sky.
Yeah. Not ever. To be clear, like, this is a attempt at Gabe and Brian of being like.
Gabe is being Gabe.
No, they are
No, like-
asking for and looking for. How do we reconcile this in character?
Yeah,
yeah,
if
Yeah,
my
that's-
character makes it to the guild, he can prove he's a guild member, turn in the bounty, and get official people saying officially there's no way this guy can cast magic. He's way too
Yeah.
dumb.
He is sort
My
of
character
like-
doesn't trst, he doesn't trust, strangers. So if you're gonna inch towards him, he's gonna inch away.
certifiably, yeah, he's way too dumb to be able to do any
I am
magic.
going to tell you the story of why you were targeted, but they're going to tell you that as they're questioning you after
Great.
they arrested you.
Okay, that is what I'm getting at. To be clear, is there needs
They don't
to really-
believe they need to tell you this. They just are the police and therefore want to arrest you because you were seen.
Oh,
being
they're the
unlawful.
cops. And so they're, well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself.
I seem to have made an error.
So Ramvik, well, you can probably get to the office, but there's going to be a bunch of people probably chasing after you as you get there.
They are definitely going to be chasing you.
Okay.
And the guild,
Should've
once
known,
they
that's
see
fine.
you come into their office, they will say, "Look, grateful you turned him in and everything, but we're not gonna piss off the Lord by.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And that's where that is where it's like
Those guys are trying to steal the bounty. If you process this faster, they'll fuck off.
And that's where
Okay.
we'll end our session today, everyone.
yeah, like actually.
Birdman, you don't understand.
Honestly, it's been our 2-hour thing, so I think we will pick up there next time on D&D.
This is such an amazing stuff.